This video content is not intended for children.
It's so cool that this is a freshwater stream, except there's tons of shell. Look at all these shells. It's kind of cool. Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. I'm out here at the trout fishing hole. I haven't been here in a few weeks. Let's see if I can get it done. I'm fishing with honey worms. Let's see what happens. Looks like that side is much more popular. We got 5 guys standing over there on those rocks. That's why I like this side so much better. There's never anyone here because you have to walk through a lot of water. You have to find your spots, but I don't mind that at all. Here's what I'm starting out with. PowerBait honey worms. I've caught some bluegills on this before. Thought I'd give it a try for trout. I'm fishing a very simple rig. Pinch on sinker, hook at the bottom. There's my honey worm. There's my entire rig. I'm fishing a very inexpensive 13 fishing spinning combo. I think it cost me like $17.50 plus tax. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. Let's get to fishing. I'm hoping for trout. I'm hoping not to get too many snags. The bottom here is very snaggy. It's basically wood and roots and weeds and brush with a river on top of it. I can see some minnows down there. Can you see them? That's pretty cool. Well, nothing on the first cast with the honey worm. Let's keep trying. Every once in a while, I like to give it a little twitch to lift it off the bottom so it won't get snagged. There's a bite. Fish on. Oh, he came off right at the last second. Did you see him down there? That looked like a pretty good sized trout. Let's do it again. Fish on. There we go. Nice little stalker rainbow. Squirmy little guy. We're just gonna let him go right away. Good deal. Although my honey worm fell off, I found it right there in the water. Let's get it back on and see if we can get another one. I apologize for any water I get on the lens. The trout seem to go nuts and flap and spray a bunch of water all over the place. I'll try to wipe off the lens as I remember. Anyway, let's see if we can do it again. Fish. Oh, this feels like a good one. This feels like a good one. Oh, he just come off right there. Man, I didn't have that one hooked very good either. Wow, I just broke my nut. I'm glad I checked that. Well, I got one fish, but I missed two. I'm gonna swap this hook out just because. All right, let's get this one tied on instead. There we go. Let's get a new honeyworm on there. Fish on. That feels like a good one. Another nice one. Oh, I hope I got him on here good. Oh, there we go. Hooked in the bottom of the lip. This is the best trout so far, probably even this year. I just got to get him to calm down a little bit so I can take a good picture. Wow, look at this thing. Nice looking trout here. Let's let him go. Now that was awesome. Still got my bait. That was a nice trout. I didn't want to keep it out of the water too long. I didn't want to measure it, but I'm guessing 13 inches. Best trout so far this year. Honeyworm. Let's keep going. So the way I'm fishing this is really easy, right? I got this pinch on sinker here, and I choose the weight of that based on how fast the water is flowing, right? I want this whole thing to just kind of drift in the current, maybe bounce off the bottom every now and then. Really, really easy approach. Like I said, I lift the rod tip every once in a while to get it off the bottom if it wants to get stuck there. Fish. Oh, another good one. This feels like another beauty. The stock trout this year are pretty nice compared to previous years. These last couple fish anyway. Wow, look at this. Right in the top of the mouth. Another nice big trout here. All right, let's hurry up and let it go. That one was out of here like a bullet. Let's get a new honeyworm on there. Those last two were good size for eating. I'm not out here to catch fish to eat. I'm out here more to have fun and experiment with these honeyworms to see how well they do. So far, they're doing great. My bait's getting really torn up here. I'm having a hard time keeping it straight on the hook. Almost time for a new one. There's a fish. All right. Doesn't feel quite as big as those other ones. Still a nice little trout. There he goes. Well, that was a quick release. Still getting bites on the honeyworm. It's slowed down a little bit, but I'm gonna count that one. Come on, one more. Fish. What is this? What is this? Is this a trout? No. Bonus species. Chub. It's a chub. Check it out. Chub. I didn't think I'd ever catch one of these out of here. This might even be my first chub that I've ever caught on the show. This is awesome. Let's let him go. Now that's cool. Well, I got a chub. Not exactly what I was going for. Let's try one more cast. Hey, a golf ball. I always see these in the water at my trout fishing spots. I'm taking this one. So, how did the PowerBait honeyworms do for trout? Pretty good. I got a few small ones. I got a couple of big ones. And I missed a few. But I'm out of practice. It was good to get back to the trout fishing spot and catch a few trout. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.